How does an agent actually get paid?
Wow, this is a good question. This is a question that I get asked a lot, because I think a lot of people just presume that the player pays the agent, which is one way of doing it. But obviously, when a player is signed to an agent, they've got an agreement in terms of what the commission structure is. So, say for example, you're signed to me and we've got an agreement that I charge you 10% of anything that I negotiate on your behalf in terms of a playing contract. It can be that I simply invoice you for 10% of the contract and you pay me. And in fact, that's what the FA are trying to implement now. They want that to happen. They want the agent to be doing that, a lot more invoicing. But what's actually more common in the game is that the club actually pays the agent's fee on behalf of the player. So obviously, if a club are signing a player and they're paying them a term of money in a contract, they want the player. If the agent can also manage to persuade the club or ask the club to pick up that fee that the player would have to pay the agent, then it's paid as what's called a benefit in kind, and that's what's really common. So the club pay that commission to the agent on behalf of the player, and it goes down on the player's tax return as a benefit in kind, and they'll pay a small amount of tax on that benefit. So it's a bit like if someone gets a company car or health insurance with their job as like a perk, they won't pay the retail value for that car, they'll pay the tax on the benefit, and the employer will pay the value of the benefit. So that's most common. And then the other way is that you can ask the club to pay the agent's fee off the salary. So say you were going to earn 10 grand a week and our deal was 10% commission. Rather than you earn 10 grand a week, you'd earn 9 grand a week and the club would pay me 1 grand, and it would maybe be in an agreed installment sort of structure. So that's how an agent can get paid.